The reason why you aren't lucky is because you don't understand what luck actually is and how it works. And in this video, I will teach you exactly what the 4 types of luck are and how you can use them to your advantage and build the life you actually want. Now, when I was younger, I had this belief that luck was this huge magical thing that no one understood, right? It was, whoa, what is luck? But since then, I've learned that luck is actually quite simple when you understand it. And I used to believe that there were people who were lucky and people who were not lucky. But since then, I've abandoned that belief and I stopped thinking like that at all. Because right now, I just believe that there are people who understand how luck works and they are able to use it to their advantage. And there are people who don't understand how luck works and they don't know how to use this strong force. Now, the thing is, whenever I think back in the past of thinking about luck, it was usually very correlated with the first type that I'm going to discuss with you today. Now, the first type is blind luck. Blind because this type of luck is mostly connected with whatever you think when you say the word luck. It's something that happens that's outside of your control. You don't have any influence or your actions cannot change it. So, for example, lottery would be a blind luck thing. Or another one, if, for example, you went out into the street and you found a bag full of money, right? So let's say you find money. This is just blind luck. So blind luck, the first type, is what most people believe luck is. It's chance, it's faith. There is no thing that you can do to impact this sort of luck. And this is where most people stop. And most people just assume that everyone who gets lucky because of blind luck. But I think that this one, it's just because we don't know what luck is and it's not explained properly. And I will explain to you how you can actually get lucky without having to rely on blind luck. Because let's be honest, magical inheritance, winning a lottery, or finding money on the street are just unreliable. So if your success depends on blind luck, if it depends on fate or on chance, then guess what? You are probably not going to be successful and you're probably not going to achieve your goals. So for our purposes, for purpose of building a life without limits, for speaking English fearlessly and for working globally, we just discard blind luck. We forget that such a thing exists. If it works in your favor, great, but I would just forget about it. I wouldn't even count it as real. Now, the second type of luck, this one is actually quite interesting. I've also experienced it in my life. And this type of luck is connected with something, a type of a mindset that you may have right now. So this is luck from hustle. Hustle as work. Now, the first type was totally outside of your control. Second type of luck, luck from hustle, is actually very within your control. Because this type of luck happens when you do so much work that eventually something works. So what happens is, let's say that this is you, and let's move you to the center. What happens is you try every possible opportunity and direction. So you're hustling, you are working, you're trying, and eventually one of those arrows works. So let's say you find an exit here. So you do so much trial and error, you do so much experimentation that eventually something has to work. Now, this type of luck is much better, believing in this type of luck is much better than believing in only luck number 1, because luck number 1 was outside of your control. Now, this one actually puts luck in your control. And I remember the saying from Alex Hormozy, volume negates luck. And I actually agree with that. So the more you do something, the less lucky you need to get. Whenever you're, for example, starting a business, if you start 50 businesses, probably one of them is going to work. So you just exhaust every possible option until you find the one that works. And when you find the one that works, guess what? You just got luck from hustle. Your volume negated luck. Luck wasn't necessary in your example, but it is a luck from hustle. Now there's a huge problem with that type of luck. What is the problem? Well, first of all, it revolves around a grind mindset. So a grind mindset means working a lot, working all the time, and sacrificing all other areas of your life for work, for results in work, or for your goals. Now, the thing is, I'm going to tell you, I was and I still am a little bit of that person where I believe that working hard is good, that it actually teaches you a lot of things. And especially in the beginning, luck from hustle is probably the only luck you can count on, because you need to develop your skills. And to develop your skills, you just need to put in the hours, right? You just need to go, try stuff out, experiment. So in the beginning, the grind mindset can actually help you. It's okay. But there comes a moment where you are sacrificing so much that your sacrifice is actually bigger than the results that you're getting. So, for example, this is me working 7 days a week when I was 21 and trying to make my business work, and basically giving up all the other parts of my life, letting my fitness go down, right? So let's say a little dumbbell here, it went down, letting my happiness go down, right? Unhappiness even. In this context, letting my relationship slip, right? Because you just don't have the time, you sacrifice everything. And there is a huge price that you need to pay for getting lucky from hustling, from trying all of those opportunities and trying to pursue them. Now, the thing is, I think that luck from hustle is better than blind luck, as we've discussed it, but there are much better alternatives that I'm going to show you in a minute. Now, the next one, third type of luck, is luck from preparation or from judgment. So it's a type of luck that comes from we could also say, knowledge. The things you know. Now, how does this type of luck work? Well, let's say that you are someone who understands a certain field really well. Let's say that you are an expert in AI, but you are an expert in AI in, let's say, 2015, before the boom. So you know what will happen. You know that language model, large language models like ChatGPT, like Claude, like all of those other engines are coming. You have this insight, you have this knowledge because you studied this field so much. And not only did you study this field, but you have a lot of experience in this field. Let's say you have 10 years of experience. So you have 10 years of experience, you're an expert in AI in 2015, and there is a guy who comes to you, his name is Sam Altman, and by the way, this is the CEO of ChatGPT, and he says to you, hey, do you want to invest in my company? Right? So Sam asks you, hey, oh, sorry, you probably can't see this because of my camera. Now, let me move this around for you. Sam asks you, hey, do you want to invest in my company? Now, you say, because you're an expert, you know how AI works, you understand the actual applications that it is going to have in the future and how much it's going to change the human existence. What you do is, Sam, of course I'm going to invest in your company. And this type of luck wasn't because there was some chance, pure chance that, oh, look at me, I found $2 million on the street. It also wasn't luck from hustle, because you didn't invest in 50 companies or 100 companies and hoped to have one that is going to pop off. Not really. What happened was you had expertise and specific knowledge in a field, and you saw an opportunity. This was your opportunity that others didn't see. Now, let's even say that Sam didn't come to you, but like just because of your knowledge, you were able to find a company that is producing chips that are needed in AI. And you know how much AI is going to change the market. And let's say that like this company was called NVIDIA, which is the most valuable company in the world right now, probably. And like the return, if you would have invested in like 2015, would have been, I don't know, gazillion% of dollars up. So this wouldn't be luck that was created because you hustled and like you exhausted every option. This is because of your knowledge, because of your preparation. Now, the thing is, when you have knowledge and preparation, like let's say we have lots of people here. This is the average population, right? 2015. Who is thinking about AI? No one. They aren't thinking about AI. They actually have no idea about AI. So most people will have no idea that like AI revolution will happen, how big ChatGPT is going to become, how actually dependent we will become on it, and like how influential it will be. But you are able to spot this type of luck because of your preparation, because of your expertise. So luck number 3 is actually you become a luck detector. You have like a luck detector in your head, and whenever something happens, you can spot things that other people just don't see, that they aren't able to notice. And because of that, you can put yourself in situations that are going to either make you successful or that are going to bring you the results that you want. So you can see that there's going to be a lucky break in a certain field much earlier than others, and when you invest much earlier than others, or when you take action much quicker than others, this is what happens. There is this story about from Charlie Munger, and he was talking about when they were investing into Coca-Cola. One of the things that they were planning for was refrigeration, so like cooling, to become more popular in the world. Because they knew that when cooling will get available everywhere, Coca-Cola is going to get this huge boost. Now, what's that? Well, that's just their business knowledge used as luck from preparation, from judgment, because they knew that like refrigeration is probably going to get much more available. There are going to be fridges everywhere, right? Also with the name probably Coca-Cola. And they knew that like the moment this happens, like Coca-Cola becomes an unbelievably wealthy company, and we become even wealthier because we invested into it earlier, right? So a third type of luck is better than the types of luck that I've discussed before. So we had chance, right? Blind luck, okay? Next one was luck from hustle. And third one is luck from preparation, from judgment, from your actual knowledge. You're able to spot trends because of your expertise, and then get lucky because you capitalize on them. Well, but there's the last type of luck. To me, this one is the best. And I will tell you exactly what. And this is the one that I want you to actually apply in your life. Now, this type of luck is misunderstood, and it's also not easy to explain because of that. Now, this fourth and the best, the absolute best type of luck is luck because of who you are. Now, what does it mean, luck because of who you are? And don't misinterpret, this is not about being lucky by chance. This is where you, as a person, let's say this is you, build certain things like skills, you develop certain abilities, then you develop reputation for your skills. Other people know that you have these skills. You also develop a brand, especially when you are working for yourself, or even sometimes in corporate environments, you're developing your brand, right? What like is truly yours? What are the associations that people have when they say your name, your character? And because of the combination of your skills, of your reputation, of your brand, and of your character, what happens is you become a magnet. Magnet for opportunities. A magnet for money. A magnet for people that you need to meet. Even a magnet for romantic relationships. But the thing is, it's because of who you are. It's because of the skills that you've developed. It's because of the reputation that you have. It's because of your brand. And it's because of your character. Now, the example I want to give you here is Arnold Schwarzenegger, Warren Buffett. I wanted to tell you in a moment. We'll get back to this one. But think about Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? So you have this guy. It's the Mr. Olympia pose, right? Bam. Okay, this is Arnold. When you look at Arnold's actual achievements, right? So let's name a few. Mr. Olympia. First one, just unbelievable. How many people want to become Mr. Olympia and they can never do this? Another one, okay? Millionaire, real estate, investor. Second one, like how many people want to become millionaire real estate investors? Okay, but we're not done yet, by the way, we keep going. Best paid actor in the world, just the best paid actor in the world, right? Think about it. Next one, governor of California. By the way, California is one of the most popular and the biggest states in the US. To give you an idea, right now, I don't remember when Arnold was governor, but right now, if California was a separate country from United States, it would be number 4 economy in the world. Number 4 biggest economy in the world. The only 3 bigger economies would be US, China, Germany. That's it. All the other countries are smaller. So wherever you live, probably, your country is smaller than California. Now, the thing is, Arnold didn't get there by blind luck. Like, you don't become Mr. Olympia by blind luck, by like waiting for them to give you the trophy, right? You don't become a millionaire real estate investor by getting like somebody that donates you to apartment complexes or something like that. You don't become a best paid actor because somebody like sees you on the street, like, oh yeah, let's make you a best paid actor in the world. And you don't become a governor of California by chance. What happened was Arnold became the type of guy, he developed the type of skills, the reputation, the brand, the character, and the mindset of a person that just caused him to achieve all of those things, which it's, by the way, one of those things is unlikely, but he achieved all four. Think about that. Think about how powerful that is. He didn't get there by hustle luck, right? So trying many things. He actually didn't do that at all. When you read his biography, when you read Total Recall, which is a highly recommended book, this guy picks his targets and then he just hits them. That's it. So he isn't trying this, trying that. He isn't doing whatever this guy is doing, right? Going in every direction. This is not Arnold at all. So Arnold has like if we drew his career, it would be something like that. So we would have him younger, bam, and he wins here. So there's his trophy, a cup that he wins, right? Oh, okay, trophy, he won a cup. Good job, Arnold, right? Next one, this trophy, okay? So we have Mr. Olympia. What's next? Well, let's do millionaire real estate investor. Bam, okay, another cup. Then next one, let's do best paid actor. He just chooses those things, right? This is what he does. There is no luck involved. There is luck, but it's the luck that is because of his character, because of his reputation, because of his skills, because of his mindset, right? All of those things that we mentioned here today. And the next one, oh, all right, let's go to Governor of California. That's my next job. Bam, bam, and he gets the cap, right? So because of who he became, he started, like, there was no luck involved in the sense of blind luck. The luck happened because of who he became. And most people would say that he's lucky, but I just refuse to believe that. And I want you to refuse to believe that. He just created a brand. He created a reputation, character, mindset, and skills. And luck just came to him because he was the only guy capable of doing those things, right? So, and honestly, with that set of skills, reputation, brand, character, and mindset, he would have been successful in any field he would have chosen, regardless, right? He could have been the best farmer in the world, for all I know, just hearing about his story of coming from poverty in Austria and then doing all that. Now, the thing right now for you, so we want to apply luck number 4, right? Luck because of who you are. Now, let's say this is you. Standing, right? So you, okay. Now the thing is, you have goals. And your goals are probably very big. So you have big amount of money, great relationship, right? We could like big house probably here too. So we could do, well, this one is not going to be so big, but like big house, right? That's your goal. Car, maybe, right? A Ferrari, a Lamborghini, something like that. Now the thing is, you have 4 options to choose from. You have one, which is blind luck. So let's say for blind luck, like the chance is 0%, right? So you don't want to use it. Like you don't want to rely on chance. So this one gets eliminated immediately, and you're left with the other 3 types, right? Now, what I would recommend for you is avoid luck from hustle, especially if you've already had some level of success. If you didn't, luck from hustle is okay, right? So you need to sacrifice a little bit, you need to go try different things out. When you are already older and you have some preparation, judgment, and knowledge, then like this type of luck might be there. But like for young people, and most people that will watch this video are probably younger, you're like my age, so like we maybe don't have that much preparation and judgment yet. We cannot actually use this type of luck. But what we can use is this type of luck because of who we are. So we can build ourselves in a way that is going to make accomplishing our goals so much easier. So we don't want to become, we want to become the person, like from here to there. What do? Well, become the type of person who creates their own luck. All right, so this is what I want you to do. Become the type of person who creates your own luck. And this is how you can exactly make progress. And since you've watched this video, now you will forever understand what the 4 types of luck are and the type of luck that you should actually use to achieve your goals. Now, I was Adrian. Thank you for the attention and subscribe for more fire. See you in the next one.